Misunderstood is the new film which explores the ill effects of the tragic London Woolwich attacks of May last year. It also explores how three characters, each from different faiths, share one thing in common, that of peace and unity.
Well, in a moment, we'll be speaking with its producer and director, Souhoud Al Sharif. But first, though, let's take an exclusive look at the trailer. This is Misunderstood.
The attack happened in Woolwich just after 2 o'clock. In the last hour, the Prime Minister has said the attack was absolutely sickening and that Britain will never buckle in the face of terrorist incidents.
No doctors, no one can ever tell you when you're gonna die. There's still some good people out there with some good hearts, you know, Uncle.
You know, before you put that cigarette in your mouth, ask yourself, why are you destroying your health?
I never really thought about it like that, you know. Yo, give me my hat, man. Give me my hat, yo! Take it!
I got some fans. A lot of UK rappers are just fakes, like Sunbless, cornflakes. Put your milk on it, you see the difference. The difference comes between me and you. You lie in your raps and you see right through.
Wow, a very engaging looking film there. And
Indeed.
we're very, very pleased to be joined now by its producer and director, Souhoud Al Sharif. Assalamu alaikum and good evening.
Wa alaikum assalam wa
Welcome to the
rahmatullah.
show. Congratulations.
Thank you so
Indeed.
much
Wow.
for having me here.
You must be so excited. It looks like a fantastic film.
Well, I am very excited about, giving my message out there and giving the movie and presenting actually my message and vision out there because you see, once the Woolwich attack happened, it was last year, 23rd of May, 2013, my brother came up to me, my little brother, and he was like, Souhoud, this happened in a Muslim guy, a so-called Muslim, and I was shocked, I was like, is this even happening in London? In the streets of Woolwich, Come
Absolutely.
on,
It was
I was very
shocking.
shocked,
Yeah,
Someone who's still quite young, you've just come out of media school, so to speak.
Yes, I graduated from film school last year.
What made you go for a subject like this?
Well, basically, I always had a passion for Islam because I'm a Muslim. I'm a born Muslim. I don't actually memorize the Quran, the Holy Quran. I understand it. So I think if people my age and even younger and, everyone...
How old are you?
I'm 21 years old.
Where are you from originally?
I'm from Saudi Arabia.
Fantastic. Carry on.
Okay.
And you were saying about that people understand the Quran at your age.
Yes, if people understand the Holy Quran in my age, and any age, to be honest, because Islam is for all ages, no matter you're old, young, graduated in school, the Quran is one.
Absolutely.
So I think and I believe, not only think, that if people understand the Quran and try to understand the Prophet's life, peace be upon him, and how he lived rather than what he said, people will love Islam.
Absolutely, and I think one of the main focuses that comes across, not just in the film and the trailer, but the way that you talk about the film, right, and the passion with which you speak, is that you seem like you're trying to kind of go against or counteract this, the way Islam is kind of misconstrued or the way people misunderstand it because of the actions of misguided people.
Very true, very true. Like, the so-called, Islam these days, what you see on TV, what you see on the streets, how people dress, how people look, how people, talk. It's like, oh, Islam, terrorism, he's a terrorist, she's a terrorist. Look at how she's, she's wearing, whether it's a niqab or hijab, people always take that, image of Islam as if it's a very closed and insecure type of way of living. And Islam has nothing to do with that. And that's what I want to give to people.
I mean, on the note of your youthfulness, mashallah, just coming out of film school, Paul, young people, I mean, you're obviously working with a lot of young people. Positive to see somebody trying to do something, make a change.
Brilliant, yeah, really good. Anything that gets communities together, to actually enables them to actually communicate, to live alongside each other better, without the suspicion, without all the different factions that there are. Brilliant.
And on the subject of bringing communities together, now, the three main characters in your film, they all come from different faiths, is that right?
That's correct.
So what was the idea with that? Tell me.
Well, basically, when I started writing the movie, because, I wouldn't ever let someone write my own vision for me.
Of course.
That's something for sure. And when I started writing, the dialogue, the script, the whole introduction to the movie, the first thing that triggered my mind is, what is the best weapon to give out a message? Music. Music is a wide language of everyone in this globe. Whether you're from Asia, whether you're from Arabia, whether you're from America or England or wherever you are. Music is a big language to everyone, and it's a global language. So I was like, you know, rap. Rap is all about, you know, rapping, rap, you know, like someone like Tupac, you know, he changed a lot of lives, you know, of what he said about unity, about God, about, you know, about struggles. So everyone, you know, when you ask someone who's the best rapper, you know, you think, or who's the best rapper, you know, you love Tupac or Biggie or whoever it is. So rap has a big impact on people because it's all about poetry and words.
Indeed.
I mean, on that note,
exactly.
Looking at the three, you brought three characters into the film. It's about peace and unity. But we also see some scenes where people are fighting with each other, arguing with each other. Why did you bring that element into it?
Well, because one is a Muslim and one is a Christian and one is a Jew. So basically, a lot of people think that, you know, because you're a Muslim, you're not a Muslim, and, you know, his friend is a Christian, you're going to have clashes together. You're going to always, you know, have this moment of my religion is better than your religion, which is totally wrong, because no religion is better than the other, and no religion is higher than the other. All religions are equal, because all religions come from one God.
I mean, you're quite fortunate. I mean, you know, a lot of film students would be maybe a lifetime or a decade or a few years before they get a chance to actually get their kind of hands dirty in making something. So you're quite fortunate that this subject was close to you. It happened last year. You were just about coming out of film school. Bang, let's go for a film.
Well, you know, when I was in film school, I'll tell you a short story, if you don't mind.
Please.
Thank you. Last year, before, you know, I graduated, because I wasn't really, you know, passionate about the technical side, you know, of filming. So, you know, when it comes to editing, when it comes to, you know...
it's all very tiring stuff.
Exactly. When it comes to small details.
I know what you mean. It's, you know, horrible.
Exactly.
It's dull.
People these days, unfortunately, are so technical. They're not into the vision and message. They're so into, you know, the technical work. This has to come here, this has to come there. And filming is not about that. Filming is about expressing your message, expressing your ideas, expressing your vision in a very creative way. And that is filming, creativity. So,
well, listen, stay with us, and we'll get more from both of you as the show goes on.